really quick project. So this is a cute little bell. You know what a coach light is? The coach light is what is outside on either side of a garage, or when you come up to someone's porch and there's like a light installed that's not hanging overhead, it's mounted to the actual wall. Those are called coach lights, and those are really, really fun to decorate up for different holidays. So this is something that I made that could go outside on a set of coach lights. So this is what I'm going to show you how to make now. I have several assorted ribbons over here. Oops, I want to knock all this stuff off. Hold on. There we go. So these are the ribbons that I've picked. These are, I all got from the at-home store. I got these last year, but I like these because they're not expensive, and they're satiny, kind of like, you know, very synthetic, and I think they're going to hold up well outside. So, and then these, they will go on. These I got from Walmart last year. These were $2.98 a piece. I don't know if the price is going to go up this year, but these are 2 bells, and they're already attached on this little piece of greenery. So that is what we're going to affix the bow to, is that bell. So I'm going to start out. So I have 3 ribbons that are 2.5 inches wide, and 1 ribbon that is 1.5 inches wide. Let's get that one off of there. So I'm going to start with, here we go. I'm going to start with my first ribbon. And this is the Easy Bows Design Pro. This is how I make my ribbons. There is an affiliate link that is in my bio, but it is a fantastic tool. There's also a less expensive version of the Easy Bows. It's wood, and that's fantastic as well. I love them both. So I'm going to put, I've dovetailed the end of this. All I did was I put the wired ends together, and I cut going outwards toward the wires, and that creates this really cool dovetail shape, which makes everything look very finished. So I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to have this tail come out to just past 6 inches, right? So I'm going to push that down. I'm going to hold my finger there. I'm going to pinch and twist, okay? Pinching and twisting on your ribbon so that the pretty side is up over here and the back side is up on this side. So then I'm going to pull the ribbon. Now I want to make a 6-inch loop, so I'm going to feed this in through here, and I'm going to watch and make sure that my loop comes out. There we go. Out of the way. Comes out to 6 inches roughly. Okay, and then I'm going to just kind of like pinch it down again. Hold it there. I'm going to twist on the other side. So now I have this pretty loop over here with the finished on top. And now I'm looking at the ugly back side of the ribbon. Okay, so then I'll bring this through again. Make sure that that loop comes out to 6 inches. Perfect. Push it down. Make sure this side, I don't have to pinch and twist here because I'm not making any more loops. I'm only doing 1 loop on either side. Okay, so then I will cut this. I cut it right about 7 inches because then I'm going to cut more off when I dovetail it. So I've put my wired edges together. I'm looking at the back side, and I dovetail. Boop. There we go. So I don't want both my loops to go the same direction. I want them to go opposite direction. So I have a loop here and a tail here, which means then I want a tail here and a loop here. So basically you're making a big diagonals, okay? Then it is time for the next ribbon, which I think was the white one. So I'm going to dovetail this again. Now these loops are going to come in slightly smaller than the ones we did before. And the same with the tail. So this tail I'll have hit kind of, this one was hitting just before 7. This one's going to hit just a little bit after 6. Okay. Pinch and twist. That's the secret. Pinch and twist. Pretty side there. Ugly side there. Okay, now this loop, before the other loop was at 6 inches. This one I want to make about 5.5. You want to come in just a little bit with every new loop you make. Okay, pinch and twist. Pinch and twist. 5.5. Perfect. Push that down. Trim that there. And then dovetail it. guys, we're halfway done. Like, this is a really quick and easy project. It's super fun. Okay, bow and tail, loop and tail. Okay, got my opposites going. Now I'm gonna do this green on top. I like this one, it's pretty. There's so much to look at on here. And this one I'll probably have coming at a little bit before 6. I like some of my tails to be a little bit longer than the loops. Okay, so then this loop will probably come in at 5 inches. Pinch and twist. Okay, ugly side, pretty side. Here we go. Now these spools of ribbon there's 10 yards on there at $4.99. You can get better deals on this if you do shop at places like Craft Outlet or Deco Exchange, link in bio. You can get more for your money, but if you don't really buy that often, getting this is from the at-home store is perfectly fine, or Joann's or Michael's. I do like, though, I've never really seen the satiny ones like this, like the nylon, I guess you'd call it, polyester, at anywhere else but the at-home store. But I know not everybody has one of those places. All right, and then now I'm going to do, the top layer is a 1.5 inch ribbon. So I'm going to dovetail this. Okay, put that out. That's going to hit probably about 5.5. All right, now this one, this will probably be, I'd say, about 4.5. Let me take a look. Yeah, about 4.5. 4.5. There we go. Eventually you don't have to look, but sometimes I still like to double check. Double check my work. It's like when I was in school. All right, dovetail that. Okay, now we are all done with the ribbons. I'm going to bring forward one of these. It's already got a little velvet bow on there, and I'm going to keep it on there because why not? It's already glued. I'm going to try to fluff it out a little bit, get rid of some of the wrinkles. Okay, now I've got this. This is going to go behind all the ribbons. So what I have here is, I have a zip tie. This one is green just because you see less, but honestly, you're not going to see the zip tie. And then I have a chenille stem. Now this is what I'm going to put at the back of the bow, and this is what's going to hold it onto the Coach light so you can just wrap it around there real good. And then when you're done with the season, you can just unwrap it and take it off. These work great. You want to have good quality chenille stems though. Okay, so I'm going to hold this all together. I'm going to pinch it real tight like a big BLT sandwich that I don't want to fall apart. Okay. Now I'm going to put my pipe cleaner in the back behind my finger. I hope you guys can still see this. And then I'm going to put this, so the bow facing toward the front. I'm going to put my finger on that. I'm going to take my zip tie. I like to squeeze it between my two fingers there, and then I just slip it underneath my thumb. And then that way everything still stays. This is a really thick zip tie for this project. You don't need one this thick or this big. This is all I had in green. And I'm pulling it tight. Pulling it tight, nice and tight. You can see this is what the back looks like. Okay. I'm going to pull that sucker. The tighter you pull your zip tie, the more your bow loops will pop out and be fluffy. All right, so I cut that off. And this is the pipe cleaner in the back. I do want to just kind of bring it through and tie it around there. That way it's tied around the pine and it gives a little bit added extra something to hold on to. All right, now I'm going to lay this down and let's play with our ribbon and our loops. So you want them all to move individually. So you may have to pull and tug, which you can do because they are all zip tied. Nothing's going to happen. If it does, it probably wasn't tight enough to begin with, and it's better to find that out now than later. Okay. All right. These tails coming in. All right, and then we pick it up And here we go. There we go. All right, let's take a look. It's going to be hanging on the coach light. These shorter tails make it out of the way so you don't hide the little plastic pine cones there. But there we go. This will attach to your coach light using these. Wrap around really easy. You can also zip tie it if you want to. Makes it more secure. Here in Chicago area, it gets pretty windy. So sometimes we like to really make it extra secure so it doesn't go flying, because it will. Anyway, so this was $3 roughly for the bells. And I would say probably $3-4 max for the ribbon. So this is about maybe $7 or less per bow. So not bad. That's a nice, cute, fun project. It was really quick to do. This might be something fun you can do with your kids or see if they can make it themselves, but it was fun. I'm actually going to list these for sale on my website, Sweet Aria Decor. And I'm going to try to do a bunch of these coach light bows this season. So follow along and we'll see what Christmas trouble I can get into, because I have more Christmas ribbon than I know what to do with. And I need to find a 12-step program because this is taking over my house.
Thanks for watching. You can follow me on TikTok and Facebook, and you can see my available creations at sweetariadecor.com. Merry Christmas!